Zappy, what you got, bro? With 32 seconds left. Don't know what on earth that pass was. Holy troll. What that play was. Timeout about Bill. 5 seconds left. 7-10. An absolute terrorist game. Let's see if we can get OT. This is a weird game because, like, the Patriots season is over, but, like, I'm never actively rooting for us to lose, even though if we win, it's cool, obviously, but if we lose, it's like higher pick. We can actually get ourselves you presume, a franchise quarterback. So, hey, got the rookie Chad Ryland, who's been all right this season, 12 of 17 on the season. 35-yard field. If you can't hit this, like, you're a 5th-round pick. Like, let's see if we can hit this. Giants have 3 timeouts. We'll probably go ahead and look to ice them right here. Yup.
Zappy played the whole second half, had the 1 interception, but also had the 1 drive that led to their only touchdown.
All right, Chad Ryland, 35-yard field goal, the biggest kick of your life. This should be money. What does Chad Ryland do, ladies and gentlemen? 35-yard field goal is. Chad Ryland needs to be bagging groceries, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is awful. He is 12 of 18 on field goals. He's a 5th-round pick, and he just missed a game in a field goal. Nope. Chad Ryland wants a new quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Chad Ryland wants a new quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Dang. That is pathetic, Chad Ryland. Holy shit. Chad Ryland wants a new fucking quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Well, game is officially over. The Pats lose 10-7. But like I said earlier, yeah, I really can't lose. If we win, obviously that's cool. But if we lose, okay, that's cool as well. That loss was massive because the Giants have now won 2 games in a row. And now if you look at Tankathon, the Patriots are now sitting at, I believe, 2-9. 2-9 in the season. The Giants are what, 4-8? So the Giants don't want a new quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. But the Patriots, hey, we benched Mac Jones 4 times in the last couple of games. Like, hey, we are currently 2nd. Okay, I'm getting taken out a little bit, but I gotta get to the stats like I normally do. But the Patriots are 2nd right now in the NFL draft order. Like, we're really getting a quarterback, and it's so apparent because we benched Mac Jones at half. We benched Mac Jones when we were in Germany for the final drive of the game. It was important drive of the game. It's apparent that he's not right now an NFL starting caliber quarterback, and the fact that that's the case now, it's good. It's good, okay? We tried with Mac Jones. He had his rookie year. He had that game-winning drive against the Bills. I'm like, maybe against momentum, Mac. No, he fucking reeks. Mac Jones today, 12 of 21, 89 yards and 2 picks. And Bailey Zappi, 9 of 14, 54 yards in the pick as well. When he came in for Mac, he was all right in the first drive. Then we had a touchdown for Ramondre Stevenson, and then we lost, even though the run game was pretty solid today. The defense allowed only 10 points. The defense had a fumble recovery by Jabril Peppers. Also another fumble, but the Giants recovered. I think somebody punched it out of Tommy DeVito's hands as well, and they also like damn near like fumbled the ball on a like punt return, even though they also recovered that as well. It kind of like muffed it, or it hit them, and then it almost was the Matthew Slater special teams GOAT. So shout out to Jabril Peppers, but JC Jackson, like, he's washed. Jonathan Jones might be washed. The cornerback room right now is hanging by a thread because Miles Bryant isn't good. Jonathan Jones, he's been injured, but when he is playing, he looks washed. Jack Jones got released and he looks washed. What's his name? Our only hope right now is Christian Gonzalez. So thank the heavens we got Christian Gonzalez because, oh my God. Coming into the season, the cornerback room, it was like looking pretty good. We got Jack Jones. Yeah, Jonathan Jones. We have Marcus Jones. We're like, okay. We got the Jones trio. We got Gonzo. At least we was talking about this year as a rookie. He did his thing. To have him as our cornerback one is very, very good. But if Jonathan Jones can't bounce back the last couple of games and even into next season, the Pats need a CB2, ladies and gentlemen. And that's big. Because we're playing in the AFC East with Stephon Diggs and Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and Garrett Wilson. Like, we play in a division with a really good wide receiver. So we need to go ahead and get some guys to clamp them up, okay? Because Jesus Christ, the offense is a fucking blur. The offense is awful. This is the worst Patriots season in a while, but I'm not gonna lie. at this point in the season, I'm not pissed off the losses, to be honest. Mondre today, 21 carries, 98 yards, played a really good game today. Shout out to our guy Mondre, and a touchdown right here as well.
Try and get a touchdown.
Here's the first. Stevenson.
Only needed one.
Ramondre Stevenson in for a Patriots touchdown.
Shout out to Mondre, who was pretty good this game in the running game. Obviously, I expected this to be a good game for him because the Giants have one of the worst rushing defenses in the NFL, and they've given up they're at least top 10 in most rushing yards allowed this season. Shout out to Mondre. Had him on fantasy, and I had money on Mondre, and he came through for me. The Pats lose, but Mondre makes my day. Hey, man, shout out to Mondre as usual. Tyquan Thornton. I mean, not before Tyquan. Zeke today, 9 carries, 46 yards. Tyquan Thornton, 1 carry for 3 yards. I called Tyquan Thornton a bust earlier today for the first time ever, and it felt pretty bad, but at this point, Tyquan Thornton is a bust, and Bill Belichick, in recent memory, just can't draft our receivers. So, Marvin Harrison Jr., you're a New England Patriot. But if you get Marvin Harrison Jr., who the fuck is our quarterback? You know, Jaden Daniels, he might win Heisman right now, cooking at LSU. I don't know if he makes it past the first round the way he's playing right now. And the Patriots don't usually trade up too often unless they're like 3rd or 4th round picks. We usually trade down. Remember that year that we traded down for Lamar Jackson? Y'all remember that, right? We had Lamar Jackson. We traded that pick to the Ravens, by the way, right? That was the year we won the Super Bowl. And we also had a pick as well. We can draft that Kyle Duggar instead of Jalen Hurts, by the way. Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool, wasn't it? Mario Douglas today, he went out with an injury, unfortunately. One of our only real wide receivers and only one of our real players. He got injured on punt return. I like how they're putting him on punt return and kick return. He's a pretty speedy guy, pretty dynamic guy. Especially we know Marcus Jones, the all-pro first team all-pro last season. Mario Douglas today, 6 catches for 49 yards. Devontae Parker, 3 for 42. Tyquan Thornton, 2 for 19. Juju, 2 for 10. Had a nice catch on 4th down. Usually comes through a little bit in the clutch. I've seen a little bit. Ramondre Stevenson, 5 catches for 9 yards. Not really ideal. He had a couple for negative yards, just screen passes that were just so apparently screen passes. The defense just knew exactly what was coming. Kayshon Boutte, 1 for 8. Good to see him active. There's a nice ball that Mac threw, but maybe a little slight overthrow. He had a 1 catch today for 8 yards. Zeke, 2 for 6. He was pretty good today on the ground. Then he had like a telepathic like screen pass for Get Kind of Clam. Nothing today from the tight ends, Mike Gesicki and Hunter Henry. I don't really expect to see either one of them back, to be honest. I would not be surprised if the Patriots go ahead and draft a tight end. It'll be the most Bill Belichick thing if he trades down from like a top 3 pick to like pick like 8 or 9 or even 10, draft Brock Bowers out of Georgia. We would obviously take. I really came into last year and this year really high on Hunter Henry, and he's not producing. He's not getting the ball whatsoever, but he makes a lot of money if you look at tight ends. If you got both him and John, when Hunter had that really good first year, and then the last couple of years with Mac Jones' play going down, his plays also went down as well. But I still really do like what's his name, Hunter Henry. J.C. Jackson today, his contract is not getting it. He's not getting the option picked up. J.C. Jackson looks washed. Like, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt and coming back to this scheme of Bill Belichick and that story and all that, but no, this nigga is washed, bro. Like, I'm being blunt with y'all. He is washed. Christian Baltimore today with a sack and a half for Anthony Jennings. Why did it take Anthony Jennings this long for Matt Judon to go out? This gotta go out. This gotta go out. To actually see Anthony Jennings produce and get his name called and get sacks and get this and get that. Like, this is the last year of Anthony Jennings' fucking contract with us. Is he a prime suspect to get re-signed? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, but hey, fucking took 4 years. Everything is actually looking like a real NFL player. Not saying that it wasn't like one before. He just looks like a way better player this season. There's all those guys being out. Shout out to Keon White today. He had a sack, pretty straight up flag. I don't think that was that good. Balmer with a sack. I like when I see that Christian Balmer is becoming really good. Bo Peppers with a sack as well. He also had that fumble recovery on the Giants at the beginning of the game. Jawan Bentley, good to see him getting the sack today. And yeah, the guys went out and did their thing. Beatrice Wise with a sack, and like I said, we had that fumble recovery by Jabril Peppers. We had 5 sacks today overall. Tommy Vito, I believe he's been sacked like 30 times in his last 3 weeks, and he's somehow like 2-1. So I guess shout out to him. And Chad Ryland missing his field goal, like, Jesus, like Chad Ryland. Like, we traded Nick Folk for a 7th round pick to draft you with a 5th, and Nick Folk's been one of the best kickers in the NFL. You've been fucking mid, maybe even worse than mid. Then you got Bryce Behringer, 6 punts, 270, 45 yards per punt. Like, oh, Bill Belichick, you would do special teams. Like, I think you actually hit on Bryce Behringer, but to say you hit on a punter in the 5th round, like, nigga, you better hit on that. But Chad Riley, but y'all remember he had Stephen Gostkowski. That guy was a beast. I remember as a kid, I used to get them confused. Stephen Gostkowski and Rob Gronkowski. Like, those guys were fucking studs. Then we had Nick Folk for a bit, and now we have Chad Riley, who literally looks like a fucking bust. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on to the Giants. Tommy DeVito, the Italian guy, straight out of The Sopranos. 17-25 today for him, 191 yards and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley did not really have that big of a game. I really thought he would have a bigger game, but not really. 12 carries for 46 yards. Tommy DeVito, 5 for 6. Matt Breida, 2 for 6. Jalen Hyde, the rookie out of, Tennessee, I believe. 5 catches, 109 yards. Jalen Hyde absolutely cooked this again. The cornerback from the Patriots is not good. You have Chris Gonzalez, and then the rest are a question mark. A.J. Jackson looks washed. Jonathan Jones look washed. Miles Bryant is not good. Sean Wade is not good. Like, this cornerback room is a big problem. And I trust Bill Belichick to draft if he still remains the Patriots GM or coach or whatever the fuck he does this offseason. At this point, who really knows? I trust him to develop and draft cornerbacks. I mean, he's had a couple busts like Jawan Williams, who I think I played for the Vikings not too long ago on like nationally televised game, but that's besides the point. Wanda Robinson 4 for 26, Slayton 2 for 16, Hodges 1 for 12, Breida 1 for 10. Hodges also had the first points of the game with a 12-yard reception for a touchdown. Bellinger 1 for 8, not Cody, future Yankee, but Daniel Bellinger. Maybe not future Yankee. I don't know at this point. Elmer free agency is a fucking snooze fest. Saquon Barkley 1 for 6. Sterling Shepard 1 for 6. And Paris Campbell 1 for -2. Kayvon Thibodeau, first time really watching a full game of him. That guy's a stud. Giants got themselves an absolute stud. That guy's a beast. Run game, getting sacks. That guy's a beast. Bobby Okereke today had a sack. Not had a sack, he had a pick. Xavier McKinney, I believe, out of Alabama. He had a pick as well. And also a pick from Deontay Banks, the rookie, on Mac Jones. They also got a sack and a half today from Jod Ward. And that was it for them today. And if you look at team stats today, the Patriots, like, how do you lose this game? Like, on paper, it looks like we outplayed them. We just missed that game in a field goal. And then we also were in the red zone to end off the game. And then we ran out of time to kick a field goal, so that's not really ideal, is it? Total yards today, we had 263. We had 283 to their 220. Passing yards, we had 162 to their 136. Rushing yards, we had 147 to their 58. Yards per play, we had 4.2 to their 4.4. We had 18 first downs to their 10. We were 4 for 14 on third down. They were 4 for 13 on. We were 4 for 14 on third down. They were 4 for 13 on third down. We were 2 for 2 on fourth down. They didn't attempt a fourth down play. We had 68 plays to their 50. We had 6 sacks actually to their 2. They punted the ball 8 times. We punted the ball 6 times. We had 2 penalties all game for 13 yards. They had 4 for 37. They lost the fumble. We didn't. We threw 3 picks. They threw 0. We had 34 minutes and 5 seconds of time possession. They had 25 and 55 seconds of possession. We had 3 turnovers to their 1, and once again we lose a turnover game, we lose the game overall. But the defense giving up 10 points, and we should lose the game because Chad Riley cannot make a field goal. Patriots right now are looking forward to NFL draft, and I swear to God, if we go through this fucking schedule for the Patriots, if you somehow miraculously win any of these games, because like the Commanders game, this game, another game recently, those are winnable games. Watch us like win a game we have no business winning, and that's just gonna fuck us from getting a quarterback. Like, the fact that there's still 6 games left in the season is like mind-boggling. Like, the season is going by so slow, I feel like. We still have the Chargers, we have the Steelers, we have the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Bills, and the Jets. The only, I believe, winnable games, the Chargers, that's a winnable game just because I don't think we keep up with their offense, but their defense is just so fucking bad. Brandon Staley is a fucking terrorist. Steelers, they're a troll team. They troll. Like, we're definitely not as good as the Steelers, which is sad to say because for the foreseeable future, we've been so much better than the Steelers. Like, we own those freaks, but they're actually better than this season, so I guess shout out to them. Chiefs are out Florida. Broncos, that's a close game. Bills, they should after we beat them in the first game, they should beat us. Let's be honest. And the Jets, always a toss-up because we have won 15 games against them in a row. Maybe they also do start Tim Boyle at quarterback, and the fact that the Jets aren't really that good this season at stopping the run, maybe you can see another good game from Ramondre Stevenson and also Zeke Elliott as well. But yeah, Pats, it's over, buddy. We're looking at NFL Tankathon, and it's time for a quarterback, ladies and gentlemen, because if you bench your quarterback 4 times in the last couple of games, like, you have no confidence in him. At this point, I'm setting the turn to come back to the Patriots next game to be Bailey Zappi, and we'll run with that because let's let the run game cook and throw the ball like as less as you can, bro. Jesus Christ. Pats right now are sitting at the 2nd overall pick. The Panthers pick goes to the Bears, so they're sitting at 1-9, going to the Bears. And then we have our pick as well, sitting at 2-9. The Cardinals have another pick right after that. They're also sitting at 2-9. I don't know how the tiebreak works between us and the Cardinals. We do have a tie in terms of our record, but that is also besides the point. Bears at 3-8, sitting at the 4th pick. Titans just, I believe they just won today. They're sitting at 3-7. Oh, that's updated, but their current win today, if they didn't end up winning this game, I started recording the video, they were up. But yeah, Commanders sitting at 4-8. They're at 6. Giants just beat us. They went to 4-8 as well. The Giants are just not trying to get a quarterback. Y'all remember that contract that Daniel Jones had. It's not guaranteed every single year. There's like team options to that, so they know that he wasn't going to be their bona fide guy. They just gave him $40 million this season, but he also does have like opt-outs for the team, so that was actually a smart move by the Giants right there. The Jets are 8th right now, sitting at 4-7. And the Falcons are sitting at 4-6 today at number 9. They just got a win today, and they're actually number 1 right now in the NFC South in that shit division. That's literally the AL Central of the NFL. If you know, you know. Baseball and MLB. And then the Bucks sitting at 4-6 at the number 10 spot. Pats lose, but at the end of the day, we all win because the Patriots get a higher pick. We're sitting right now at the number 2 spot. So at the end of the day, can you really complain? Only part I'm really complaining about was Shire Allen not being able to hit 48-yard, not being able to hit a 35-yard field goal. And we drafted him literally in the, my bad for that notification, I had to screenshot that. We drafted him in the 5th round, and he's like 12 for 18 on field goals. So we're able to check. We trust you with special teams and shit like that, but your 5th round pick is missing 35-yard field goals for the win. Like, that's just not ideal. So yeah, but yeah, Pats lose. On to the next one. At the end of the day, we're gonna hire a 1st round pick, and if we do all this to draft the O-line and do all this to get us troll win in the last couple of weeks, I will be irate. The Giants just don't want a quarterback, and we out-tanked the Giants, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of the most storied franchises a couple of decades ago, going for the Super Bowl back to back, and now we're franchises going for top picks. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, Giants and Patriots fans. Oh, how the mighty have fallen, man. But other than that, y'all, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. See you, boy John. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out, man. Peace.